Hello there and welcome back to Paul Talks Movies. I've recently been to the local cinema to watch the preview release of the brand new Disney Pixar animation Hoppers. Now, I'm a 47-year-old man and I'm definitely not the target audience, so I brought my 17-year-old daughter along with me. She's a film student who's watched every Pixar ever released alongside me, so I feel qualified to give this movie an honest review with her input. So the movie follows Mabel, a girl who loves animals. Mabel's grandmother introduces her to a wildlife sanctuary called the Glade, and she asks Mabel to look after it after she passes away. However, the town's mayor, Jerry Generazzo, voiced by the awesome John Hamm, has other ideas as he wants to build a highway straight over it, so cue the craziness. Dr. Sam, who works at the local university where Mabel studies, has invented a way to transfer a person's consciousness into lifelike robot animals. And of course, Mabel finds herself inhabiting a beaver who's going on an adventure to investigate why all the animals have disappeared from the Glade. First up, it's a really fun movie with loads going on and several decent laughs. So Pixar are really good at inventing interesting characters, and my favourite one here has to be the stoner beaver who really just wants to chill out. He's a relaxed guy and, he just doesn't want to be bothered, and he made me laugh a lot. So Pixar are also good at inventing annoying characters, who here in Hoppers is the lead character Mabel. She's frantic throughout, never stops to think, and just plows on regardless of the consequences. She means well, obviously, and just wants to help, but ends up creating a huge mess. And to be honest, she absolutely did my head in the whole movie. And here's my issue with the movie: that it barely ever takes a moment to stop and think. Towards the start, there's a couple of moments where Mabel's grandmother literally teaches her to do so and take a breath. And for a minute, everything is peaceful, and it's really nice to see all the wildlife in the Glade establish and pass by. Of course, the movie has to move forwards, but does it have to be so relentlessly loud and in your face? It feels like more like one of the Sony or DreamWorks sequels like Madagascar 4 or Kung Fu Panda 4, where they felt like they had to crank everything up to 11, and rather than write an interesting script based on a concept or idea, they're just trying to cram irritating songs down your throat and get in your face, basically. Yeah, okay, it's a kids' movie, I get it, but it doesn't mean it has to be loud and obnoxious. When was it decided by animation houses this has to be the case with kids' movies? I mean, just look at earlier Pixar movies like WALL-E and Up. They have action sequences, but they're more based around the plot and character development and world building, which they sort of take the time in doing, where the creators seem to enjoy the process of getting from point A to B rather than scream there on a rocket. So Up and WALL-E, they take time to develop the idea and build characters. They're much slower paced, and it's no coincidence they're considered two of the best kids movies ever. Another example would be any movie from Studio Ghibli, like Ponyo and Spirited Away, are two classics that my daughter absolutely loved as a small child. They're beautifully told stories, crafted by the best animators, at a pace where you can enjoy the ride without leaving the cinema with a headache. So Hoppers isn't a bad movie at all. In fact, I'd say it's well above average. It just doesn't feel like a Pixar movie. So kids are going to love it, and it will do well at the box office. I just don't think anyone's ever going to put this on their all-time favourite Pixar list. For the record, my daughter awarded Hoppers with a solid 8 out of 10. Me personally, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10, as there were some genuine laughs and the environmental message of the movie is strong, but I don't ever want to watch it again. The official worldwide release is 6th of March 2026, so go along, take your kids, you won't regret it. I certainly didn't. Just maybe take some earplugs for the songs. Oh, and if you would like this review, please like and consider subscribing. It's a brand new channel where I'm going to be publishing regular reviews, top 10s and deep dives into movies I love or loathe. I'm obviously new to this, but I am a lifelong movie obsessive, and it would be great to have you on board. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you, and have a great day.